Good evening. I would like to welcome everyone to the regular scheduled city council meeting of July 6th, 2022. Let the record show that Councilor Schweiberger is absent and all other councilors are present. Meeting called to order. First order of business, adds and deletes. Add department and committee reports, item 3E. Add bids and quotes, item 2B and 2C. Add license and permits, item 8. Next up, I'll need a motion for approval of the agenda.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councilor Harkinen. Support by Councilor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. That's a new one, councilors, I guess.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Next up, approval of the minutes. Approve the minutes of the regular Hibbing City Council meeting of June 22nd, 2022. Wish of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion by Councilor Harkinen.
Support.
Support by Councilor Duranus. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Next, consent agenda. Item 1, approve accounts payable dated 6/20/2022. Checks 172543 through 172544 in the amount of $108,566.80. 6/30/2022, check 172545 through 172632 in the amount of $321,740.25. Item 2, approve city payroll for the pay period ending 6/17/2022. Checks 168317 through 168327 in the amount of $549,053.66. Item 3, authorize the Hibbing City Council to attend the Hibbing birthday celebration on Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022 on the front lawn of the City Hall at 6:30 p.m. Item 4, authorize the Hibbing City Council to attend the annual joint meeting with the Hibbing City Council, the Chisholm City Council, and the Airport Authority on Monday, August 15th, 2022 at 6 p.m. Item 5, authorize the Hibbing City Council to attend the Daimler Trucks North America DMR Leadership Appreciation Event on Wednesday, July 27th, 2022 between 12 and 3 o'clock p.m. at DMR 3895 South Hughes Road. Item 6, set the next regular meeting for Wednesday, July 20th, 2022 at 5 p.m. in the Hibbing City Hall Council Chambers. Item 7, set the next City Council workshop for Wednesday, July 20th, 2022 following the City Council meeting in the Hibbing City Hall Council Chambers. Wish of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as read and published.
We have a motion by Councilor Hoffman-Sockman.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Next up, department and committee reports. Item 1, building inspector. Candy, you're taking that.
Thank you, Mayor. Mayor and City Council, Pat Green asked that I bring this forward. It's to offer resolution number 22-07-01, authorizing the City of Hibbing to make application to and accept funds in the amount of $14,052 from the IRRB Residential Redevelopment Grant Program. This resolution is for a grant to demolish 4 houses and 2 garages. The application is complete and is waiting on the resolution to submit it.
Okay, wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Thanks, Candy.
Thank you.
Next up, item 2, under City Clerk Treasurer, Mrs. Mullner, item A.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council. Item A is to authorize the transfer of the city's VIBA and FSA accounts to WEX from Hello Further. Hello Further no longer administers VIBA plans, so since we still have VIBAs, we have to make a move to a different company. The Northeast Service Cooperative and the Minnesota Healthcare Consortium has chosen WEX. I'm asking for council approval to authorize us moving our accounts with this transition.
Okay, wish of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Hoffman-Sockman.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Thanks, Sheena.
Thank you.
Next up, item 3, under Senior Executive Assistant, Mrs. Sepula, you have a few here.
I
Item
do
8.
have a few, thank you. So what we're looking at tonight are 5 resolutions. They're for 5 different projects. So I'm just going to take them individually. The first one is to offer resolution number 22-07-02, authorizing the city of Hibbing to make application to the 2023 Commercial Redevelopment Program and accept funds from the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation Board. This is for iClinic North. We've been going back and forth with deed, and we did secure another grant, so this will be the other half of the grant through the IRRB, so this is really exciting for us.
Okay, wish of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion by Counselor Harkinen.
Support.
Support by Counselor Duranus. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item B.
Thank you. The second one is to offer resolution number 22-07-03, authorizing the city of Hibbing to make application to the Development Infrastructure Program and accept funds from the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation Board. This is for a road that will span on Rich Lee's property. It's under Lee's site development. Back a couple of years ago, he purchased the MAC building from the city of Hibbing that was located at Bennett Park, and now he's going to do a through road for all of his properties in there.
Okay. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Counselor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Counselor Faso. Any discussion?
Yes, I have a question regarding this. Is
Counselor
this,
Hoffman, go ahead.
thank you. Is this the, where we talked, I think I reached out to you, City Engineer Jesse, about this? Will the traffic then be going behind the bakery?
Yes, Councilor Hoffman's talking, the new road will tie in where the bakery is and then run straight through just west of the MAC building that's there.
Okay.
So that ties into eventually our roads in Glacier. So that's where it connects into.
Okay.
Answer your question, Counselor?
Yes.
Any other discussion?
No, I just wanted to add to it. With the design that they have, they've also talked with, I don't know if they talked with you, but I think they spoke with John Sporer regarding the garbage pickup, and so it makes it a lot easier for their truck to get through.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item C.
Thank you. The third one is to offer resolution number 22-07-04, authorizing the city of Hibbing to make application to the 2023 Commercial Redevelopment and Development Infrastructure Grant Programs and accept funds from the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation. This is for Prime Properties LLC, which is now going to be the Red Rock Hotel. It's for demolition. The IRRB has different programs, and this one is going to help demolish some of the rooms that are still left.
Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Counselor Fossil. Support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? Well, only question I have, Candy, I know we're putting a lot of apps in, to IRRB now. Do we have these prioritized, how we're gonna do them? Or because I know some of the people have been trying them for a long time, like iClinic North.
Right.
That's been in a process for 3 years. I'm not picking on this one, we have about 5 or 6 in there, and sometimes they'll only give 3 out or maybe 1 out.
Yep. So actually, Mayor, a lot of them are in different programs. So this one is the only demolition program one that we have. And they are all, in my opinion, high level.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we get them all through. We have been dealing with the IRRB since April on a few of these. Some of the funds had already been fully dispersed,
Yeah.
so we're getting them in July 1st was when we could start making application. Our applications are in, they're just waiting on the resolutions.
That's good. Like I said, some are different, but I just want to make sure we can get the most bang
Absolutely.
out of it. If we can get all these, it'll be great.
Yep.
So, okay. We had a motion, a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Moving on.
Okay, number 4, authorizing, or offer resolution number 22-07-05, authorizing the city of Hibbing to make application to the Innovative Business Development Infrastructure Program and accept funds from the state of Minnesota. This is regarding Detroit diesel remanufacturing. So this is a really big one. We've had the IRRB helping us with a grant, and with all of these, we are the fiscal agent, so that's how we end up accepting the funds for it, and we make the application.
Okay, wishes of council.
Motion approved.
Motion by Counselor Harkinen,
Support.
support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. One more, item E.
Thank you. This is the last one, number 5. This is to offer resolution number 22-07-06, authorizing the city of Hibbing to make application to the Development Infrastructure Program and accept funds from the Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation Board. This is for our sanitary sewer lining. We've been doing these over the years, and last year was our first year to get a really big grant from the IRRB, and we're really hoping that this happens again this year.
Okay. Wishes of council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion by Counselor Hoffman Sockman,
Support.
support by Counselor Fossil. Any discussion?
I would just like to say thank you, Candy, for all your hard work on these. You
Oh,
were
thank you.
busy.
Well, and I'd like to just add something too. So Jesse, you'll note under Jesse's bid in quotes, to award the 2022 sanitary sewer lining project bid opening. This will correlate with that, and there are also CDBG funds, so it's really great kind of working together, getting all these extra funds to help our residents not have to pay the taxes.
And I know Jesse gets praised because he does a good job with the, with the
He does, he
colony,
does.
with this-
Yes.
for this lining and
Yeah.
that too, so I hear that all the time, so. We did have a motion a second, any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same, motion carried, thanks Candy. Item 4, City Administrator, Mr. Brzezinski, report.
Mayor, City Council, I have 2 items this evening. Item number 1, and this is relatively new, but I want to report to the City Council on our website. So that project continues to progress. Remember, we're building one, and it takes a fair amount of time to kind of build it behind the scenes, but our rollout date is going to be early December. We've made that a priority. So that being said, for our residents and our city council that wants to see a similar website, Civic Plus is the name brand that we'll be rolling out. That's the company we'll be using. There are many cities across the nation that use Civic Plus. It's a template. Oftentimes looks very similar from city to city, but Civic Plus, if people want to check that out. So item number 2, I wanted to share with the city council and our residents. I did attend the League of Minnesota Cities annual meeting about a week ago. 2 big things that I focused on during that conference. Number 1, organizational development. I think there's some need here just with the organization as a whole. And then some strategic planning. I was able to connect with some folks that do strategic planning, something I think we should do and plan for in 2023. You'll see that in the budget. It's not a high dollar cost, but it does take some time. So I want to just let the city council know I was doing some exploration on that, and then hopefully we can take that the first quarter of 2023 and make that come to life. So those are the 2 items. Questions or concerns? I could stand for answers. Otherwise, that's what I have from my office.
Nothing, no questions, anybody, concerns? I just want to say, I was down at the league and, Greg, our city administrator, Mr. Brzezinski, he has a lot of knowledge and a lot of connections. You know, there's a lot of people from, you know, all over the state that he knows, not just mayors, clerks, lobbyists. So we did a good job. I mean, as a council here, when we hired him, he's well respected by a lot of people, you know. That's the first time, you know, seeing Greg just, you know, out of this work environment. So I just want to say thank you and thank the council. I think we did a good job when we hired him. So thanks, Greg, for everything. I guess that's the end of his report. So then bids and quotes, item 1, city clerk treasurer, Mrs. Mullner, item A.
Thanks, Mayor. Item A is to authorize the mayor and city administrator to sign the engagement letter between the city of Hibbing and Abdo for audit services for the years 2022, 2023, and 2024 in the amounts of $41,300, $42,500, and $43,800 respectively. So this is the final year in our engagement with them. So we're looking to sign a new 3-year engagement. I think their proposal is very reasonable, and I do think that their audit services have been satisfactory. So I'm asking City Council to authorize the signing of the engagement letter.
Okay. Wish of the council.
Mr. Mayor, make a motion to approve.
We have a motion by Counselor Hoffman Sockman.
Support.
Support by Counselor Harkinen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Thanks, Sheena.
Thank you.
Next up, item 2, city engineer, Mr. Story, item A.
Mayor, council, attached is a quote from Saban Blacktop Service to pave the Al Nyberg Field parking lot. If you recall, last year, the Public Works Department, we removed the existing bituminous and prepared the subgrade and fill for new bituminous for this year. The quote is in the amount of $91,650. We did allocate $84,000 from the American Rescue Plan funds for this project. I'd like to use an additional $7,650 from that same fund to cover the rest of the project. I did talk to our finance director, and there is funds available for that, so I'd like asking for council approval to pave this parking lot.
Okay. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Counselor Basso.
Support.
Support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? Counselor Hoffman Sockman.
Thank you. Jesse, and that will be striped as well. And how many parking spots will that add to that area?
Counselor Hoffman Sockman, yes, we will stripe that under our Public Works Department. I'm not sure if we'll be able to stripe it this year. There's a shortage on paint, if you can believe that. So we're having trouble getting paint. The size of the parking lot will be the same as it was before. So the capacity of the parking lot will be roughly the same as it was.
Okay. Thank you.
Answer your question?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
Okay. Any more discussion? Hearing, Counselor Harkinen.
Just thinking real quickly, Andy, we need a separate, let's see, motion to approve those funds to be used, the additional funds for, did we do that before when we voted on what we were gonna use the funds for?
I'm trying to recall.
Rescue plan funds?
Councilor Harkinen, whether we needed a separate motion or not when we used those funds. I don't recall off the top of my head whether we're obligated to do that or not when we're using those, as long as we allocate them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mayor and councilors. The last time we did these, we just had it noted within the motion that it was,
Perfect, thank you.
used by ARPA funds.
Okay. Answer your question?
Yes, it
Counselor?
does, thank
Okay.
you.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item B. Jess.
Mayor, council, I received one quote to crush Class 5 for the 2022 season. The quote was from Shane and Sons in the amount of $10.50 per square yard. We do have $75,000 budgeted for this item, so this would give us about 7,142 yards. The other vendor that we used before, the Hagstead pit, was sold to a contractor who did not want to supply us with a bid for this year. If you recall, last year we did not crush, those funds were used somewhere else, so I'm asking for council approval.
Okay. Wish of the council.
Motion.
We have a motion by Counselor Duranus.
Support.
Support by Counselor Hoffman Sockman. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item C.
Mayor, council, we opened bids for our 2022 sanitary sewer lining project. We received 2 bids. The low bid was Vite and Company in the amount of $703,000. We do have $400,000 budgeted for city funds, and we received a grant from CDBG for $150,000. Candy did mention we will apply to Iron Range Resources for the remainder of the project. If we don't get enough grant funds to cover the remainder of the project, if you look under the bid, there's a large item is $180,000 for sewer spot repairs. In the past, we've averaged using about 33% of this. So we'll keep an eye on when we clean this and when we televise it. If we do have a lot of spot repairs and we don't have enough grant funds to cover the project, we'll scale back on some of the lining that we'll be doing. So I'm asking for council to approve this project and award it to Veit and Company.
Wish of the council.
Motion to approve?
Motion by Counselor Fossil,
Support.
support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? The only thing I have to say under discussion is, to Jesse, first of all, thanks, Jesse. You know, we have a ton of sewer, miles and miles of sewer line, and just so the citizens understand out there, between the roads and the sewer, how big the city of Hibbing is, and I don't have the exact numbers, but Jesse does have a plan, especially for paving and sewer lining, that he does every year, and he has it, and he's been following it for, well, 12 years now, I guess, right? So if your road isn't the greatest, Jesse does, and his engineers get out there and they do check the roads, and they have to prioritize them. If I'm wrong, Jesse, just let me know. You can step in, you know, traffic and how much, you know, where they're at and all that. So there's a lot of roads. What do we have, Jesse? 187 square miles in town, but then road-wise, there's a lot. So just so you citizens know that. I know they get upset that their road might not be in the best shape and that. Even just like this year, we did the frontage road. It's been a while by the Dairy Queen, right? But it's done now. So I just want the citizens to know, you know, just be patient out there. Eventually, we'll get to where the problems are and that. So we just have a big city, a big area to cover. So I just want to put that out there. Thanks, Jesse, and everybody involved in all the different departments in the city. So otherwise, we need a motion, or we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Thanks, Jess.
Thank you.
Next up, we have license and permits. Item 1, approve the temporary liquor license of Sportsman and Restaurant Arena to dispense alcohol in front of their restaurant during the Hibbing Street Dance on Saturday, July 9th, 2022 in downtown Hibbing. Wish of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion by Councilor Harkinen,
Support.
support by Councilor Fossil, right? Okay, I gotta look over there. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 2, approve the on-sale liquor and Sunday liquor license of Sammy's Pizza, TRM Inc., 106 East Howard Street. Wish of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councilor Hoffman Sockman. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 3, approve the temporary liquor license of Sammy's Pizza to dispense beer on the sidewalk in front of Sammy's Pizza during the Hibbing Street Dance on Saturday, July 9th, 2022 in downtown Hibbing. Wish of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 4, approve the special event permit application of the Hibbing Historical Society to host the Hibbing birthday celebration on Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022 on the front lawn of City Hall. Wish of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
We have a motion by Councilor Hoffman Sockman.
Support.
Support by Councilor Harkinen. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 5, approve the raffle permit application request of the Mesaba Country Club to hold the raffle on Saturday, September 17th, 2022 at the Mesaba Country Club. Wish of the council.
Motion.
Motion by Councilor Drainus.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 6, approve the transient merchant application 2022 renewal of Jeremy Chamberlain for Fabian Seafood to sell seafood on the Old Suburban Lanes property owned by the city of Hibbing. Wish of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councilor Hoffman Sockman. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 7, approve the 2022 kennel license renewal of Elizabeth Jones, 4850 Lincoln Road. Wish of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion by Councilor Harkinen.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. Item 8, Approve the transient merchant daily permits of We Dat Rental LLC to operate bounce houses at sidewalk sales on July 8th, 2022 in downtown Hibbing and at the Hibbing on Howard events on Monday, July 11th and July 18th, 2022 in downtown Hibbing. Wish of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Counselor Hoffman Sockman,
Support.
support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, same. Motion carried. I'll need a motion and a second for adjournment.
So moved.
Motion by Counselor Harkinen. Support by Counselor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Meeting adjourned.